Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Boma and I'm a teacher, primary school teacher here in the UK. Okay, on to today's, actually before I move on to today's video, I'd like to say if you haven't subscribed, liked or shared my videos, please do so. Okay, I do leave a lot of nuggets and a lot of tips on how you can qualify to teach in the UK. Well, I'm a teacher in the UK, so I give tips on how you can teach in the UK, what type of schools there are. I mean, just go through my channel. If you're interested in teaching in the UK, just go through my channel. I've covered a whole lot of topic in this area, okay? So please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell. So when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to know. And sometimes I do post job adverts, so that's why it's important that you turn on your notification bell, because when I post job adverts, so you can be the first to click, and who knows, that might land you your job in the UK. Right, for today's video, quickly, okay, I'm going to be talking about now overseas teachers. As some of you might know, and as I know a lot of my subscribers are overseas teachers. Okay, so teachers from Ghana, Nigeria, and other countries, Singapore and all of that, who would like to come into the UK to teach. Okay, now with the current UK drive to employ teachers and all of that, there is the market ready for teachers now, mainly for secondary school teachers, okay, not primary. I mean, they still employ primary teachers from overseas, but mainly secondary school teachers. Okay, now some of you might be asking, well, I have qualified, I've gotten my QTS. If you haven't seen my previous video on how you can teach or train in the UK, I'm going to leave a card up here, so please can you go view that before you view this, okay? Or whichever order you want to do, it's absolutely fine. But today I'm going to be focusing on those people who've like, okay, I've done my teacher training, I've qualified, I got my QTS. How do I then teach in the UK as an international teacher? Okay, now I'll be sharing my screen with you in a moment, and I will show you how you can do this and ways in which you can do this, as well as the advice from the .gov. Now, I usually mention .gov in all of my videos, or most of my videos, because to me that's the most reliable source where you can get information from. Okay, and times like this, things are always flying, news are always flying here and there. You don't know what to believe, you don't know what to trust, and you don't know what to take. Okay, but the surest place where you can get the best advice and the best nuggets or whatever you need is always .gov.uk website. You have everything in there to do with visas, to do with immigration, to do with children, to do with, well, not mortgage, but a whole lot of stuff. Anything that you need, okay, mainly in the UK. If you haven't seen it through .gov.uk, then you can go search through somewhere else. But .gov.uk is your surest plug for anything that you want to learn or know more information about in the UK. So I'll be sharing my screen with you in a moment, where it talks about if you are an overseas teacher, how you can come into the UK to teach, ways in which you can come into the UK to teach as an overseas qualified teacher. Okay, so come with me as I share my screen and talk you through the process or the advice that you will need in order to be able to make the informed decision on how you can teach in the UK. Okay, this is the .gov.uk website. Again, to be able to find this, just you can copy this heading, teaching in England if you qualified outside the UK, and then just add the .gov.uk at the end of it in your browser, and it should bring you to this. Now, as you can see, this guidance was updated 6th of March 2023. And if we scroll down here, it says this guidance was withdrawn on 18th May 2023. So if you want to find or have the guidance on, if you want to know about how you can teach in England, if you're qualified outside the UK, you need to go through this, okay? You need to go through this Get Into Teaching website. So I'm going to click the Get Into Teaching website, and then let's go through from there. So here, the non-UK citizen tab, right? So if you're interested in training to teach or teaching in England as an international citizen, we can help you understand your next steps, right? If you want to train to teach, so here you go. So train to teach in England as a non-UK citizens, fees and financial support for non-UK training teachers, and the qualifications you need to train to teach in England, and then to apply for your visa and all of that. Now here, if you are already a teacher, right, and you want to teach in England or you want to teach in the UK, so this is what you need. For those of you who've already got your QTS and all of that, this is what you need. So here you have teach in England as a non-UK qualified teacher. Then you also have the get an international relocation payment. So this is one I've been talking about, which they stopped for the physics teacher, but those are for those who are coming in to train in the UK as a physics teacher. We will get into this in a moment. So let's get into this one. So teaching England as a non-UK qualified teacher. What does it tell us, or what do we need to do? So blah blah blah. It tells you about your salary. It tells you why you need to teach in England. So what you need, let's skip what you need. So if you're already a qualified teacher, you do not need to retrain to teach in England. However, you need to apply for your qualified teacher status. You need a high standard of written and spoken English. You need to pass a criminal and professional safeguarding checks, which will be organized by your employer, and of course, a visa or immigration status allowing you to work in the UK. So these are what you will need to be able to teach in the UK. Then you get a relocation payment. So if you are interested in moving to England to teach languages or physics in an English secondary school, so you'll be eligible for this payment, right? Now, your English qualified teacher status, so your QTS. So it tells you what QTS is. However, if you're a qualified teacher from outside the UK, you can work as a teacher in England for up to 4 years without QTS. And after that, you need to have your QTS. Okay. Now, it tells you about the types of schools that do take QTS as a legal requirement and some who don't. It also tells you how to apply for your QTS. So for some people like, oh, I don't know how to apply for my QTS. I have my TCRN or TRNC, or I have my this, I have my that, but I'm not sure how to apply for my QTS. So here you have it. Okay. Here you have it. So you have to pay a fee. So you will not have to pay a fee or undergo further training when you apply for your QTS. However, you have to meet strict requirements. These requirements are mandatory and must be met in full, exactly as set out in awarding qualified teacher status to oversee teachers. So if you click onto that, it should tell you the strict requirements that you need. And then if you have QTS from this, if you have qualified teacher status from this, then you don't need QTS because you have it is recognized. Whatever you have is recognized in the UK. But if you're from any of those countries, then you need to apply for QTS with the strict requirements that they've given to you. Now, if you click on this, it should be able to take you to the website where you're going to check your eligibility and as well as apply for your QTS in England. Okay, so and after that, so after you've gotten your QTS, you've applied, you've gotten it, you can still come back here and find teaching jobs. So in this section, it says find a teaching job in England. So if you click on that, it should be able to take you to the .gov UK website where you can find teaching jobs. Now, I've done a video on this, on how to use the .gov UK website to search for teaching jobs. So go back to my channel and look through to find out that video to help you clarify your search as you go along. And then you have the tips on what you need to apply for your QTS. You have to prepare for your interview, then your safeguarding checks, and all of that. And then, of course, apply for your visa. Okay, so this gives you a lot. It tells you about your life as a teacher in England. It tells you about the career progressions that you can undertake after you come to the UK and you're teaching, what financial helps you can get, tells you how to plan your move to England, and it gives you a contact. Okay, so people that you can contact if you need to ask more information and all of that about the entire process. And then again, there's a live chat, and there's a phone number for those who want to call. Then you can also get an advisor. Okay. So if you're still not sure, haven't read through, there's some things that you don't understand, and you want to speak to somebody who will give you a better idea, or a better, who will answer your question in a way that you want, then you can get an advisor. So you click on that and you fill your details, and then they will assign you an advisor who will talk through things with you and help guide you in the entire process. Okay. So there's quite a lot of information out there to help you through this process. And as I keep saying, please do not fall into the hand of any agent who will tell you, oh, pay me this amount of money and I will apply for you and I will do this for you. To be fair, those agents would only come back to this anyway. They will come back to this same place and do the same thing. So why do you want to pay somebody that amount of money when everything you need is at the palm of your hands, within your reach? All you need is a laptop or a phone to be able to do these things. So please do not pay anybody. You just need the patience to sit down and do due diligence and read through all of these informations that I have brought your way to be able to make your best informed decisions. Right. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell as well. And yeah, I will see you sometime soon. Bye.